What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over every single sword in the game and ranking them basing off of tiers, okay? Now, I'm not going to lie with y'all, okay? This is a very biased video, but I promise I'm not going to do y'all wrong. So please listen to my advice. I promise I would never do any of you wrong. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to join the Discord link in bio. I mean it, bro. Please join, okay? I needed to get active, okay? You guys don't understand, okay? If you understood, then you wouldn't, think I'm weird and crazy. But I'm so serious. Please join Discord link in bio. He's interrupting the intro. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and make sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have an amazing day. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, after a lot of hard work and dedication, I made this beautiful tier list that will show us, all the swords. By the way, I didn't forget any. Okay, so let's dig deep here. Okay, and let's start with Bicento, whatever you want to call it, Whitebeard sword. Okay, I'm gonna go basing off of the sword itself, not the enhancements you can put on them, the enchantments, because technically every sword could be good if that was the case. But technically, since it's Bicento, the V1 is not really good. The V2 is alright. You just need good stuns with it, but overall, it's not that bad. I would say B tier, because it's nothing too crazy. Now, Buddy Sword, we put in an S tier, okay? The Z move makes it so it burns, meaning you can't Ken trick it. The X move can snipe you, breaking your Ken, which is really insane. The range on it is probably one of the biggest moves in the game. And it's low-key just pretty self-explanatory, I guess. It's low-key, insane. Next is Canvander. Now Canvander is, A tier. Canvander's Z move, if you didn't know, it can break your hockey, like your Ken. But the X move is low-key buns. So, it's alright, I guess. I think it needs a little work. They definitely need to rework Canvander, but as of right now, it's A tier. CDK, a lot better than Buddy Sword. I say this because of the combo potential CDK has. Because with Buddy Sword, it's low-key only good if you're a sword main, but CDK literally can be used with any single thing and make a combo off of it. It's so versatile, it's insane. They genuinely need to nerf CDK. It's definitely one of the best swords in the game right now, and there's just not much we can do about that. Cutlass. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Cutlass, dual katana, triple katana, and we'll just knock some out here. Where is it? I can't really... Dual-headed blade and Warden sword all gotta get out of here. Okay, those are probably the worst swords in the game currently. All of them don't even scale. None of them have anything useful about them, so you can't even do anything about it. Including, we'll put Pull with that too. Pull V1 is probably the worst sword in the game, despite it being a legendary. I don't know what they were thinking, but it's okay. The next one we got is Darkblade. Now, people are not gonna like where I put this. Darkblade is probably only A tier. Now, I'm not going off of enchantments. I'm going off of pure the sword itself, okay? Darkblade has really good damage. Yes. It has really good AoE. It has really good range and cooldowns. But it does not compare to Buddy Sword and CDK. In terms of a sword main, oh my gosh, you literally can get outclassed by everything. And the next, we got Mini Darkblade, which is going to go below Bicento. I love Darkblade, okay? I use Darkblade, or Dark Dagger, for a long time. But I have to say, it's so bad. It's genuinely in such a desperate need of a rework that it's honestly sad. It genuinely makes me upset knowing that this sword is such a good sword, yet it's so bad. which I don't understand. Like, they generally just wanted to cook the thing entirely, but it's okay. You know what? Hopefully the rework comes soon, and we get a new Dark Dagger. Now, Dragonheart, S tier. 1,000,000% better than all of these swords as of right now. Dragonheart is probably one of the best swords in the game because of its AoE, its range, its cooldowns, and its end lag. Now, if you guys don't remember end lag is like when you're getting hit with a move, your move will still use itself, even though you got hit with the move. So if you use Dragonheart Z and they use Ice V and stun you, your move will still hit. It does like 4,000 damage. It's super good of a sword. Like, it really is. I'm trying to gatekeep Dragonheart, but hey, man, get on it if you haven't already. I promise it's the best thing in the game. Now, I can't tell if this is Dragonheart or not Dragonheart, Dragon Trident or Trident. I'm pretty sure Trident's the red one. I may be wrong though, but imagine this one is Dragon Trident. We'll go with the Dragon. Dragon Trident is definitely A tier, but in the top. Has good range, good damage, a whole lot of stun, and it breaks your hockey or your chem. It just doesn't classify because the range isn't as good. Because like the Z move, yes, but the X move, its big AoE makes it so that you can't really, you know, like you can't make good distance. But it's okay. You know what? It's fine. Flail. Okay, now Flail low-key, B tier at the top. The smoke apparition thing that makes you teleport and invisible is honestly game-changing. I'm not gonna lie. And the Z move auto locks on. Okay? I think that's really impressive and really good. I wouldn't recommend using it in PvP, but it definitely has its advantages if you weren't a swordman. I will say that. Next thing we got is Fox Lamp. Now, personally, I don't even have Fox Lamp yet. Only sword that I'm missing besides True Triple Katana or True Dark Blade. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. And I have to say, Fox Lamp, basing off of what I've seen, is definitely A tier, but not better than Dark Blade. Okay, I can't say much about it because I haven't even got it yet, but I'll have to, I guess, see, you know, maybe it's the best sword in the game and I just don't know about it yet. Gravity Cane, A tier at the very top. Okay, Gravity Cane is probably meta right now, besides True Triple Katana, which we'll get to, because of how broken it is, okay? I'm not even gonna lie with you. True Triple Katana, or, oh my gosh. Yeah, True Triple Katana probably isn't even on the scale of Gravity Cane right now. Gravity Cane is on a generational run. The only thing that doesn't make it S tier is its range, because you can easily get away. But hey, man, Gravity Cane users don't come for me. And speaking of that, Hollow Scythe users don't come for me either. Hollow Scythe is a mild B tier. They genuinely need to rework this thing so bad, bro. Like, it's genuinely awful. Like, it's so terrible now. Like, the Z move is actually terrible. Like, it really is. Like, in a combo, it's good, right? It's, you know, mild. It's nothing too crazy. But then you compare it to, like, other swords that can do exactly what it does, but better. And at a much easier way of getting it. It just doesn't compare. Like, the X move is honestly really bad too, because you have to directly hit them. I mean, you know, this is a tier list for everybody, not just for me. So I'm not going to sit here and say that it's good because I can hit the X move, but someone else can't. So I'm just going off of everyone's personal, you know, I'm going with the default settings here, okay? That everyone, you know, isn't the best at the game. So it's okay. The next we got is this. I don't even know what this thing is. C tier. I don't even need to say anything about it. The next thing we got is Coco. Coco is not that bad. But since we're talking about the sword itself, I'd say it's above Basento. Because, I mean, it gets its buff with control, but it genuinely, as a sword itself, it's all right. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too hype, but I don't know. I guess I just don't see much value in it as a sword. But the next thing we got is long sword. I don't even know much about this. I know it doesn't have big AoE, big damage, nor big range, so we're gonna have to keep it at C tier. Midnight Blade is up here above Canvander. Okay. Midnight Blade is honestly really good. Okay. Doesn't have range, but it has damage, has, you know, stun, and you can't really Ken trick it. And if you do, it takes a lot of Ken, so that's definitely worth it. And you know, it's not that bad of a sword. It's not. Don't let people fool you in thinking this is a bad sword. Now, Wando, I don't know what they're called now. I'm not gonna lie. They changed the names of all three of the swords, but Wando is definitely like B tier buff flail. Wando is definitely like the worst sword that there is out of all the three legendary swords. Just because like it's just terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like it really is. It's so bad. The Z move you can walk out of if you're lucky enough, which 99% of the time you are. The X move takes so long to travel distances, so you literally can just look at it and walk the other way. It's just not. I don't know. I think it needs some work in terms of the moves itself, because it's supposed to be one of the best swords. Because other than Shishui, like that was Zoro's thing, you know. So I think they should do that, but that's personal preference. Next we got his pipe. Yeah, pipe is C tier on the top. Nothing too crazy, just a worse version of Rengoku. Pole V2. Now they nerfed this thing in the ground, okay? They really did. I don't know if y'all have seen it, and I'll post a here. Look, I'll show a little clip. Here, we'll put it B tier up. I'll show a clip of like the Z move before and the Z move after. Now they really nerfed it. And then the X move before and the X move after. They did not cook with that, yo. Like the rework on it was not needed at all. They made the range smaller and the AoE worse. So you know what? Rest in peace, Pole V2. Rengoku, high A tier. Not better than Dragon Trident, not better than Dark Blade, but high A tier. That Z move, dude, it's actually my favorite thing. You can't Ken trick it at all, because if you Ken trick it, the end move will like burn you, so it breaks your Ken. The X move is really good if you hold it, but I mean, you know, it's still pretty good regardless, I guess. Nothing too insane, but nothing too bad. Saber used to be the highest damaging sword, but now it's low-key like chopped. Okay, not C tier. That's way too low. I think it's like below Basenso. It's just, I feel like they need to spend back on Saber because it's just not good anymore, bro. It's so bad. And then we got Saudi. Saudi's like better than Wando. It's literally just like a better version of Wando, I'm not gonna lie. Because the X move is faster and it hits faster. The Z move actually stuns and it breaks Ken. So it's super good. Now Shark Anchor, okay. Shark Anchor is going up here. Not better than these swords, but it's S tier. Shark Anchor literally has one of the biggest ranges of swords. Big AoE, big damage, stun, and you can't Ken trick it. That's like insane. So I'm not even gonna question it. So if you use Shark Anchor respectfully, I don't like you because I think it's so annoying. But it's okay. No grudges will be held. Don't worry. Shark Saw's okay. Best, it's C tier. Best. It used to be meta. I remember when in like 2021 when people used that ice and something else, and it was honestly the best thing I've ever seen in my life. But we don't really get that anymore. The next thing we got is Shishui. Okay. Shishui is low-key fire. I can't lie. But it's nothing too crazy. I think it's above Fox Lamp. I haven't seen Fox Lamp yet, so I can't say much. But okay, Shishui was meta for a very long time. Okay, it was rivaling like Darkblade and whatnot, and it had that title for a reason. So I'm gonna keep it there, and I will die on this hill. Shishui is middle A tier. Okay. Next sword we got is Soul Cane. You know, Soul Cane base sword, honestly, low B tier. They're like the lowest B tier actually. It is really like bad as the sword itself. Now again, okay, we have to remember we're going off the sword itself, not its combo potential, none of that. Just the sword itself. And Soul Cane has very little range, very little AoE, not so much damage, but it has stun, so it's not like super bad. Next one we got is Spiky. Okay, now Spiky, high A tier. I wouldn't say S tier for one reason, and that's because you can Kentrick both the moves. But has stun, has range, has damage. Doesn't have AoE, but it's a super good sword regardless. It's definitely the best starter like combo in the game currently. You just can't defeat it. You really can't. It's so good, you just can't compete at all. I'm assuming this is Trident. Now, Trident is just D tier. Not even better than these two. I'm not going to say much about it. True Darkblade or Triple Darkblade. No questions need to be asked. Nothing needs to be said. True Triple Katana. Okay. This sword is honestly better than Buddy, better than CDK, not better than Dragonheart. Okay. The reason why I say that is because the Z move on True Triple Katana isn't that good, but the X move is what hard carries it, because you could get hit by it and then get out of it, but your dodges will still count because it still renders you getting hit. So it's a good sword, good AoE, insane damage, insane range. It's a good sword. It's just not better than Dragonheart, or not even gonna bring that up. Tushita, okay, Tushita is not that bad of a sword. Okay, this is like above Darkblade. The sword itself has damage, not so much range, stun, and it's super versatile. So, you know, not that bad, I guess. Twin Hooks is like B tier above Wando. Because, I mean, it was meta with Smoke for a long time because of how OP that thing was. It breaks Ken if you get direct hits, and it's just super, like, fun to use, but that shouldn't really be a reason. I think the only thing it lacks is like range, to be honest. But the next sword and the last sword we got is Yama. Now Yama is above Midnight Blade. Yama's definitely the worst, like, sword, or it's not the best sword to use, because a lot of people get Yama first because you only need to kill 30 elites for it. But it's definitely not as good as Tushita in terms of the 2 legendary swords you get for First Dual Katana. It's not bad, you know, has range, has damage, has stun, but you can Kentrick it, and not a big AoE. So I guess it has its flaws, but it's okay. It's like a low A tier. So this is the list, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be making another 2 videos about tier lists, okay? We got one for accessories, and we got one for the guns, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to join the Discord, link in bio. Make sure to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful day. And thank you for enjoying the video. I'll catch y'all later.